Guys, I'm going home. Hey guys, what's up and welcome to my channel. And this week I am going to be doing another design video. In just a few days, I am headed back home to the great state of Wisconsin to do a powder room half bath makeover for my mom. She's been wanting me to do this project ever since I finished her surprise bedroom makeover. 3! You know, apparently if you give a mouse a cookie. I'm just joking, she's my mom. She can get whatever makeover out of me she would like, because she's the reason I am here today. Yeah. I wasn't planning on doing a design video for this project because it is such a small bathroom that there's only like so much I can do to it. But at the same time, I'm about to leave in 3 days and I don't have this project planned out. So I took a big old pause on projects at my house so that I can sit down and design this project out with you guys. So with all of that being said, I'm gonna get my space set up and let's get to designing. Guys, I'm a drink goblin, you know? Hydrating, energizing, and a fun drink, even though my fun drink is still just water. So I have a feeling that this video is going to be very different from my previous design video because this project is really different. Unlike my in-laws closet makeover, I can't change the layout of this bathroom. It's so small and you know, the pipes and everything are where they are, so the toilet's gotta go where the toilet's gotta go, the sink's gotta go where the sink's gotta go, and that's it. But even though this is still small, we can still change this bathroom up, give it the nice refresh it desperately needs because this bathroom has looked the same my entire life. So let's get into my mom's wish list before we jump in to designing. So first things first, my mom would like more storage. Storage is always nice. The only storage within this bathroom is a little medicine cabinet. And this isn't even a normal medicine cabinet that sits back into the drywall. This is one that's just hung up on the wall. And that's pretty much it. And although this is a powder room, I think it would still be nice to have some space to put some extra towels, some extra toilet paper, and things like that. So this next one is kind of interesting. My mom would like new beadboard in the bathroom. There is already beadboard in there. She would just like new fresh panels. And I also talked to her about painting it because I don't think the wood beadboard panels is working. And she's all for painting it, so that's fine. I am fine leaving some beadboard up in there. And then she'd like to add a little bit of color in there. Right now it's pretty bland as far as the color palette goes. It's lots of whites and wood tones. So we can definitely get some color up in there and brighten and liven up the space. And the fourth and final thing, I actually added this onto the wish list as just something I have to think about, is I want to make sure that this bathroom still fits the vibe of the main floor of my mom's house. Because I could go in and completely change up this bathroom, but if it doesn't fit into the rest of the house, it's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. So we gotta make sure that it's vibing with the rest of the house. And that is it. Those are the 4 things that I gotta take into consideration when planning out this project. So now I'm gonna get to pinning a bunch of photos and start figuring out what might work in this space. And at this point, I don't really edit myself back. If I like something, I pin it, and then I'll go through and dissect what I like about it and see if there's anything in that photo I can take and use in my own space. And a few days ago, I did text my mom just a few photos of different bathrooms with different bathroom styles that I think would still fit within her house, and I had her pick out her favorite just so that I could get an idea of what direction to take this bathroom in. So now that I have that information, I'm gonna continue to look for some more photos and start thinking through this design. So let's get to pinning. I have some photos, 29 to be exact, And it did not take me long to figure out what I want to do in this bathroom and like what I want to see happen. So first things first, I pinned this photo right here because this is actually one of the photos I screenshot and sent to my mom, and she really loved the overall vibe of this space, and more specifically, she loved this green color. So my thought is if I can figure out what that green is, I'm just gonna go ahead and use this shade. If not, I'm gonna try to get as close as I possibly can to that shade of green. And the other thing that I really liked about this particular bathroom, even though they did a board and batten, I really like how high up the board and batten goes on the wall. I just feel like this draws your eye up and makes this small bathroom feel bigger. And speaking of the beadboard, I am starting to kind of second guess the beadboard because the beadboard that I'm seeing in all of these small bathrooms, for some reason, it's just feeling really busy to me because it's so close together, whereas I'm starting to gravitate more towards this look, not having shiplap go all the way up, but just shiplap in general. It still gives a similar vibe to beadboard, but it just feels less chaotic. Another thing that I'm really liking, I'm gonna be changing the sink from a pedestal sink to a vanity to add that storage that my mom had on her wish list. And I'm liking all of these light vanities. I think that this will really stand out from the green that will be on the walls. And then the floor in the bathroom is darker, so I want to also stand out from that. The other thing about the vanity, I am not digging the plain white porcelain tops. I need to find something with a marble top because it just looks so much classier. Like that looks so nice. It's just a nicer, classier, and richer look. So I need to find a light vanity that fits in the space, has the storage that I need, and has a marble top. Hopefully I can find something that's not too expensive. And a few things that I am contemplating, like adding, that I'm not sure how they would look, is I want to potentially add some sconces because the only lighting in this room is overhead lighting. And then also to maybe add just a little bit more storage, doing some floating shelves. So those are just like a few ideas I'm still tossing around, but I'll have a better sense of what's going to look nice once I get to my 3D rendering. Now that I have a really strong vision of what I want this space to look like, I've got a little bit of a to-do list right here. The first thing I want to try to find out is what the heck this color is. If I can't figure it out, I'm going to pick something as close as I possibly can. The other thing, I need to find a vanity and hopefully get it ordered today. And then the other three things I have to find and hopefully get ordered is a light for the ceiling, a faucet, and a mirror. Fingers crossed I find some stuff today. Can we find this color? We will see. We found the color. That did not take long. Somebody commented on that photo. It is Gloucester Sage by Benjamin Moore. We can cross the color off my to-do list. And now let's see if we have good luck finding a vanity. Well, the first one that popped up is truly perfect. The only thing not perfect is the price. It's a Pottery Barn vanity and it's just under $2,000. And I have a budget of $800 or less. Come on, something $800 or less. $800 or less. What are you? Where'd you come from? Guys, this one vanity just like popped out of nowhere. It definitely isn't as nice as the Pottery Barn one, but it's pretty darn close, especially for being under $800. This one is $560. It's got a cabinet, so it's got some storage, it's light, and it's also got a marble top. Okay, let's get this thing ordered. Okay, so it was just saying you could pick it up between 5 and 10 days, and now it's saying 14 to 20 days. If it gets to the store within 14 days, that's fine. If it's 20 days, that's not fine. Do I risk it to get the biscuit? Honestly, I'm gonna risk it because there's just no other options. This is definitely the best option within this budget. Vanity! Crossed off. Let's look for a ceiling light. Ooh, that's cool. Not for $1,500, but it's cool. All of the ones I like are really expensive. Why? Okay, I just found this really, really pretty light. Finally, and it's $200. Thank you, World Market. It says it's some kind of shell, which is really cool. This is beautiful. Light was found. Let's get that ordered. I think I want a gold faucet. So I actually really like this one from Amazon. It's not super expensive. It has good reviews. It has the look that I'm going for, so ordered. Okay, so I was gonna go ahead and order a mirror, but what I think I'm gonna do is wait, because while I'm in Wisconsin, I can go antiquing and see if I can find like an actual vintage mirror. So I think I'm gonna hold off on the mirror and just wait to see what I find antiquing. Okay guys, that's my to-do list. I really hope that vanity arrives on time because that was by far the best vanity within my budget. So I'm gonna call and make sure that thing gets delivered on time because I need that vanity. If not, Mom, sorry, I have to go spend $2,000 at Pottery Barn. Sorry, it's the only option. Now that I have all of that stuff ordered and I kind of know what I'm gonna be using in this bathroom, I am gonna go ahead and go to my room planner app and make my 3D model. So I'm just gonna quickly plug in the measurements for this particular bathroom and get everything set up. Okay, here is my very, very small bathroom. And the first thing that I'm going to do is add the shiplap boards onto the wall. And because this particular program is pretty limited, what I do when I want something super specific on the walls, I go to Procreate, I draw what I want to have on the walls, and then I import it into this program onto the walls. So I'm gonna go quickly draw out some shiplap. Okay, so I have this quick little shiplap pattern drawn out. I'm gonna quickly export that, and then I can open Room Planner and start popping it in here. Okay, so I have that shiplap on the walls and it actually looks really nice and looks pretty realistic. Okay, so next up I am going to try to find a vanity. And if you didn't see my last video, I absolutely love this program, but there is some limitations to it. So I'm gonna try to find a vanity that looks and feels like the one I ordered, but it is gonna be slightly different, but it'll just help me get an overall vibe for what the vanity will look like in this space. So I kind of had to Frankenstein a sink together. I just took a cabinet that was in the program. I changed the color to match the color of the vanity that I ordered. I added a sink on top of this cabinet, made the sink marble, and then added a faucet that actually looks really similar to the faucet that I just ordered. Sometimes you just gotta do some creative things to get the look that you're going for. And even though this is different than the vanity I ordered, it gives me a similar vibe. Okay, so I'm just gonna quickly go ahead and add in a toilet, a mirror, and a ceiling light and see how that looks. I have that stuff inserted, and this is why I really like using this app, because it's obviously very user-friendly, it's very drag and drop, but you still get to see what the design looks like, and you can realize things that may or may not work. So I originally was tossing around doing some sconces next to the mirror, but obviously now I can see I don't have the room for that. That is something I can just quickly cross off of my idea list. So I think the final things that I'm gonna insert are just some towels, some artwork to complete this 3D rendering. I think this simple little rendering is all done, and I love it. So if you didn't see my last design video, my absolute favorite part about this app is the fact that it can take my 3D rendering and I can go up here and go to take a photo. I can pick the angle that I want to take a photo at, press photo, it'll click, it'll take this 3D rendering and render a photo that looks more realistic. And it's my absolute favorite part. And so then I can take those photos, send them over to my mom, and talk through the design and what I have planned for her bathroom. And that is it, guys. I know this wasn't as crazy of a design video as last time because there was a lot less to figure out in this particular makeover, but I feel so much better than I did a few hours ago. I have things ordered and on their way to my mom's house. I've got a really solid plan of what I want this bathroom to look like in the end, and I feel ready and prepared to go into this project early next week. So I hope you guys liked this video. As always, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.